Seems to me like Dr. MacNeill said, oh, I've got a great present for you, honey.
Yes, that's what husbands do. Thank God Dr. Cavalli has a practice, because that's what people do. And she's at middle age. She's a beauty queen, Vinny.
No, we're talking about a housewife who was desperate to keep her cheating husband at home.
True.
Even if she wanted to get some work done, his actions certainly influenced it.
Now, you did say she was a beauty queen. Let's take a look at a picture of her from years ago when she was a beauty queen. And Dr. Cavalli, how do you think this plays into it in your practice? Is someone who was a beauty queen, you know, in an earlier part of life more likely to want plastic surgery later on to try to recapture that, or less likely because they're beautiful?
I think it's a fair statement that someone who's a former beauty queen might be more influenced to have plastic surgery to maintain their beauty, maybe more so than someone who's never really been concerned about their looks.
Well, here's the thing about Michelle MacNeill, though. I mean, take a look at a more recent picture of her. Still beautiful.
Well, right, but as a woman, and as an almost middle-aged woman, to start out that gorgeous, and you even said it, she was a beauty. That hurts. That hurts a woman that age.
And doctor, how many people get plastic surgery to try to recapture their marriage? That's right. It's got to be common.
She felt it was something that she had to do. They had argued about cheating before. He had flip-flopped about leaving her and coming back to his family. Sure. It was what she thought was best to keep her family together.
Here's the bottom line, though. She is a little reluctant. She's a little reluctant because she's got hypertension. She wants to lose some weight, and her husband is the one who's in such a rush. We've got to do it right now. Is there anything, is there such thing, Dr. Cavalli, as emergency plastic surgery that needs to be done at a certain time? Because I've never heard of it.
Well, in the case of trauma, yes, but absolutely not in the case of a facelift or an upper eyelid surgery.
But I wonder if she wanted it. I mean, you say emergency, Vinny, but what about the idea of wanting it? I want to ask our jury that. Michelle MacNeill wanted a facelift. She wanted a facelift, yes or no? Real quick, vote for me, yes or no? All right, so a couple jurors say yes, she wanted it. So, Vinny, I mean, you know, if she wanted it, maybe she didn't want to wait. Maybe she wanted it now.
Yeah, well, I think the evidence is to the contrary. I mean, he's pushing and pushing and pushing.
They're going on a cruise. He said, we're going on a cruise. Yes, we're going on a cruise. She needs to recover.
At the end of the day, no board-certified plastic surgeon is going to give a woman who doesn't want plastic surgery. And he testified to that today.
She believed she wanted it because she wanted the outcome.
Well, then that's willing. She did it willingly.
All right, we're going to do this. We're going to hear more from the plastic surgeon. He testified today, day one, in the case against Dr. MacNeill.
This case plays out like a Lifetime movie. You have a doctor who's supposed to be a professional, a wife who's reluctant about having plastic surgery, and the husband who's basically forcing it upon her because he wants it to rush. He wants it, and why does he want it rushed? He wants it rushed because it's part of the scheming and the plotting. You have to make the decision to decide, and you have to know whether or not this is all part of his scheme to murder his wife.
It's Steinmart's biggest 12-hour sale of the season. This Saturday from 9 to 9 with Preview Day Friday. Save up to an extra 50% off our already discount prices. That's up to 80% off department store prices.